Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Vincent Fleming is scheduled to appear in court today, charged with the murder of Renata Bailey. And an eastern Kentucky county might soon be getting an airport to help boost its economy.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are at that 5:30 mark this Wednesday morning, and today is December 4th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, the coat, the gloves, the hat, the scarves, they're all in full swing.
Yeah, and maybe even like a hot beverage too, right?
Yes, some hot hands.
Yes, exactly. I think I had a hot chocolate this morning, and it definitely helped with the cold weather because those temperatures this morning are quite cold. We're looking at some places in the 20s, but most places in eastern Kentucky will be in the teens. We're seeing 17 degrees right now in Middlesboro, and as we're looking at Clintwood at 12 degrees. So it's going to be a colder day. However, some good news is that we will have warmer weather as you're going into your afternoon. In the mid-60s for the most, mid-40s for the most part, but as you're traveling more towards western Kentucky, you could see warmer weather. In fact, 50 degrees is our high temperature for Manchester, Somerset, Monticello, and Jacksboro. So there's some good news there. We will be unfortunately cooling down as we're heading into tomorrow, though, as that cold front is approaching us. We do have some cloud cover as you're traveling to your 6 o'clock hour. That'll be starting to join our area, and we'll have very overcast skies for today and faster wind speeds as that front is approaching. Now, as you're going through the rest of your day, cloud cover again is going to be that main story with those temperatures warming up and that high temperature around that 4 p.m. mark today. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. A Letcher County man indicted on a murder charge is set to appear in court today. 25-year-old Vincent Fleming is suspected of killing 23-year-old Renata Bailey. Police say Bailey's cause of death was blunt force trauma. His arraignment is set for 9 this morning in Letcher County Circuit Court. One person is dead after a one-vehicle crash in Letcher County. It happened Monday on Defeated Creek Road in the Line Fork area. Troopers with Kentucky State Police say they responded to the scene where they found a truck overturned. Police say 58-year-old Terry Combs of Line Fork was pronounced dead at the scene. They add seatbelts were not used and alcohol is suspected to have been a factor in the crash. A Pike County man is behind bars after he reportedly crashed a vehicle with children inside. The crash happened on Sunday. Crews with the Belfry Fire Department gave 2 units of Narcan to John Mayhew since he was found unresponsive behind the wheel. Children told police Mayhew staggered all over the road prior to the crash. According to the arrest citation, Mayhew showed enough signs of impairment to lead to his arrest. He was taken to the Pike County Detention Center. In Claiborne County, Tennessee, 3 people are facing charges following a traffic stop. Detectives with the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office Drug and Criminal Investigations Division executed the traffic stop yesterday on Highway 33. A K-9 deputy alerted detectives of narcotics inside the vehicle. Handguns, mushrooms, meth, and cocaine were found. Braden Dre Greer, Bryson Harvey Hattifield, and Caitlin Nicole Boatwright were arrested. A woman was arrested after a hit-and-run investigation in Wayne County. The Monticello Police Department says Monday evening a car left the scene of a crash on Main Street. A Wayne County Sheriff's deputy found a damaged car and its driver in a driveway on Sally Burnett Road. They arrested 22-year-old Mackenzie Brown. She is now charged with leaving the scene of an accident, wanton endangerment, and DUI, among others. The Federal Aviation Administration approved funding for initial steps to building an airport in Letcher County. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us how an airport could benefit their community.
Officials secured funding for engineering and layout plans, getting closer to the reality of flight in Letcher County.
Blueprints, the layout, engineering plans for the airfield. So the runway, taxiway, a fuel system, and everything that's on the ground. No buildings, but everything that's on the ground.
The airport would be located in Isom.
This is off of Highway 15 north of Stamper's Branch. We've already acquired all the property that we need, so no one will be displaced.
Maybe the biggest beneficiary, Whitesburg ARH Hospital, officials say taking patients through a helicopter is difficult because of fog and higher elevation.
Fixed wing transport doesn't have to deal with that. You can get instrument ratings on airplanes that you can't get with helicopters.
Also keeping roadway transport within the county.
Or ambulance services are taxed. They're stretched pretty thin, so it's an ordeal for them to leave the county. This will give them an opportunity not to leave the county.
Justice says with layout plans, they can then determine where the terminal would be and go from there. In Letcher County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Officials have worked on the project for 2 decades. Letcher County would join surrounding counties like Perry and Harlan as ones with airports. $14.5 million have been awarded by the Appalachian Regional Commission for projects in 8 Appalachian states. That includes more than $11 million in grants being awarded for projects in Kentucky and West Virginia. Morehead State University is receiving more than $3 million to build an aerospace workforce in Kentucky and West Virginia. We have more about this at WYMT.com. The city of Morehead is letting people off the hook this holiday season. Police say they will not issue tickets for people who violate 2-hour parking on Main Street from now until January. Officers say that does not include parking in restricted areas, people parked the wrong way, or those parking in handicap spots without the correct tag. Just as temperatures are dropping, Foley Middle School in Madison County is dealing with heating issues. Aaron Stewart, who is community director for Madison County Schools, says maintenance crews are working to restore heat to the building. The school has provided electric heaters for classrooms until the issue is fixed. Stewart says middle school students are now allowed to wear coats while the heating system is broken. Just ahead, have you ever spent too much time on your phone? Well, Oxford Dictionary is taking notice with its word of the year, brain rot.
And snow and rain is in the forecast. I'll have more information on timing coming up.